Welcome back to Two Bros in a Coffee Shop. If you're watching the video, that will look smooth. My name's Grant.
My name's Jason.
And welcome to episode 10, guys. Episode 10, 2 digits.
Oof,
we made it.
Big one.
We almost made it. I mean, right now, sitting 3 feet apart.
3 feet.
3 feet. Gotta keep that
Social
distance.
Social distancing.
Social
I saw
distancing.
something online where they literally had the person was like, my dad just texted all the dads in the neighborhood to have social distancing beers, and they're all just like standing in the cul-de-sac. They're just like drinking their beers together, just
Each on
talking.
their own driveway.
Yeah, like no joke. That was literally what happened, and I was just like, social distancing. Didn't know it was a thing, but now it is.
Yeah, exactly. For those of you guys who are actually watching on the on the YouTube video, you'll notice that we are in a different location. We've got a different backdrop. Probably people are going to bring up the fact that we are not in a coffee shop, but I mean, what are we going to do?
Life's
right?
life.
Life's life. So let's just kind of jump right into it. We've got some coffee from Jamaica, I believe.
Blue Mountain Jamaica, 100%. The only thing I know about this is it literally says 100% Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee, 9 ounces, 227 grams. That's all the information I was given. A friend named Samantha Wingfield, she gave me this coffee when she went to Jamaica to give people dentures and teeth for
dentures. Okay, that's
in Jamaica because they don't have teeth,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Because they're not as fortunate as us all the time.
So for sure.
And then while she was down there, she got coffee and she gave me half a bag and she's like, "Hey, talk about it on the podcast."
That's
and I
awesome.
said, you know the rules. We shout your name out if you
give us coffee.
If you give us coffee.
Though I don't want to touch the bag, but it is very intriguing how we got it. We've got a nice burlap sack, and then
it's pretty sweet.
Inside of it, we have a Ziploc bag of coffee.
The cool thing is, so something really neat is it's oily, and these are the only other beans that have been oily other than the Starbucks beans. And people say that Starbucks naturally oils their beans. But now I'm assuming they might be actually telling the truth, and because these are literally these are not mass produced. This is like local stuff. Like this is like
but
Jamaican,
that's like local Jamaican coffee.
Yeah, coffee is known to be really rare and hard to get. Like this thing would cost usually probably $40.
Right. So
well, USD people, so probably like $50 Canadian.
Yeah, no, the dollar's crashing, but we're still alive, man.
The Wingfield's coming in clutch. They're
exactly.
Saving the day. We had to drink some quality coffee after what we just drank last time.
Exactly. And
remember last time it was the Panama one, but it was geisha, and it was just like.
But hey, that was expensive coffee. Like, it was okay. While you start pressing, I'm gonna talk about my mug. And this mug that's sitting right in front of me is the Japan Starbucks mug with the red, blue, white theme. Like it's beautiful. It's got the volcano in the background. We've got sushi. I almost feel like I have.
I think you talked about this last time, didn't you?
Yeah, I feel like I have actually drank out of this mug before.
No, you haven't drank out of that one. Because we got 2 mugs by an accident. Because Mark bought me another mug and I already had a mug.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is I have drank out of this Japan mug before, not this one specifically.
For the pod.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, the reason why I guess this is a reappearance is because at our undisclosed location, I drink out of this basically every single day. So, I literally drank out of this. Oh no, I forgot. I actually didn't have a tea yesterday, so I didn't drink out of this yesterday. But
I did gift it to him because for now, because I've been using the Madrid mug every single day, and then I say until I go to Madrid, I'm not going to stop drinking out of this mug. So that is Grant's until I go to Madrid. And since everything's happened, my Madrid trip has been postponed.
Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate. But
rough life.
Right? Now we have to sit in front of TVs and watch Netflix. So
this is a hard one to push down. This is Little Denny's, what's it called?
Coffee
French press.
Fresh
but it's
French,
annoying because it's like, I don't want to push it down too hard.
Right.
So ours at home is really nice. Like the glass one, I can also see it. Like this one, I'm like in the dark, man.
Exactly.
It's like a Black Ops mission. I'm going
well,
in.
It literally is a black
in.
French press, right?
Yeah, but I'm going in blinded. Like I don't even know. This coffee might taste terrible.
No.
Just because of me preparing it, not from the courier.
Maybe. So we might have to bring the Jamaican coffee back
We will have round 2. Someone else actually went to Jamaica for us too for work.
Sweet.
Can't say her name until we put it on the podcast.
Exactly. But talking about Netflix and movies, do you have any recommendations, Jason?
Ooh, so I'm like, whoa, 1 second.
You got this? I'll just move my cup over here. While Jason's pouring these mugs, I will talk about my movie recommendation, and that is The Karate Kid, the original movie. Watched that last night. We got to kick this coronavirus, and I'd recommend watching that movie again. It was really good.
Well, look how much coffee we have.
Yeah, maybe. No, but our French presses are generally the same size.
Yeah, I just gave more, so this might be a little on the weak side.
Might be a little on the weak side. Let me put some cream in there as
well.
well.
Whoa, you're not done yet. You're going all the way to Caffeine Town.
All the way to Caffeine Town. Can't waste any of this coffee.
Who did we just talk about where I was... Was that just on the last podcast where I said... Yeah, I thought that was so funny where it's like your caffeine in your blood levels. I just thought that was so jokes. There's still coffee left.
That's fine. Like, I literally can't fit anymore, so...
Well, first time ever on the podcast that we've filled our cups.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Well, my cup.
You always overfill mine. Did you get... Yeah, look at that. And this is the first time, I think, on the podcast that we both have separate spoons because, got to keep the social distancing apart. Got to keep the germs away.
I think I might have, poured in an extra little bit where now it's, really dark. So
that was right at the end, right?
Yeah, it was that little... I like getting it to, if you ever know, it's like a creamy, it's like a nice caramel looking in your coffee. You don't want it too dark. You want to make sure it's a caramel. So, yeah, it's not probably the healthiest for you, but for quality of flavor...
I think mine's darker than yours at the moment.
Yeah, we should have drank it with just black. Oops. But that's for Mark only. Let's see. Ooh, a little bit of grounds, but it's not going to kill me.
I mean, we can't talk about it too much, but...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's good.
Whoa. Bro, either because I haven't had coffee all day or, wow. It actually is amazing.
I love how I sipped it, and I didn't say anything because I was like, just wait. We'll just wait until you taste it.
Bro, this is the notes. It's so smooth. Is this not the best coffee? This is, okay, so wait. Out of all the coffees we've had, where's this in your mindset? Because I hope you say the same thing as me. Starts with a B.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You think it tastes the same but better?
I'd say it's battling with that Brothers right now.
No, it's not Brothers. Blackstone.
Oh no, yeah, that one.
Bro,
the top.
Blackstone's so good. The Perry Sound one that Shazzy Boy gave us.
I feel like eventually
this one's, but it's this. So the kettle was out for a little bit before we started recording, and it's a little cold. It's not super hot, but it's so the flavor is amazing.
It's really good.
I love how they only gave us she was amazing to give me half a bag still, but now I'm sad because I'm dang it, this is so good. This is
I drink this at work. I would drink this at work.
This is imagine if Starbucks actually tasted good. Starbucks is not bad, but you always have to do. I'll tell you a little hack that I've been starting to do, and they have it, but I think I might have told you guys in the past, but if you take 2 shots blonde, 2 shots regular, it levels it out because either it's really, really strong or it's really, really bitter.
Right.
But legit, no joke, the talk about Blue Mountain or Jamaican Blue Mountain, it's the truth.
Now we just got to go snowboarding and skiing at Blue Mountain and then drink this on the slopes. Do a podcast there too.
That'd be awesome.
Bring it back. But I mean, you were mentioning Starbucks. If this tasted better than Starbucks, and I have a news article right in front of me right now that Starbucks to close nearly all Canadian locations, only drive-through, and delivery will remain open. So I can already see your sigh of disdain.
It's rough. The bad news is I have this thing where I get like points. So every single day this week, I've had Starbucks through the drive-through or pickup. Don't worry, guys.
Right.
PRL in my hands. Basically, I have gone the last 4 days.
Right.
So I had to go today and tomorrow. and if I don't go today and tomorrow, I don't get the 60 bonus stars. So their marketing's kind of like roping me in. So
they're
I have
like,
to go.
you gotta get those stars.
That's
man.
when I saw the article when they're like, all stores are closing. Yeah, they're not telling the truth. They're just trying to grab you a clickbait, right? So it's like, no, they're closing, but they're still keeping the stuff open.
Like,
but
you
there's
just
actually,
can't be inside.
There was a girl actually that tried to get a movement starting where they're like, Starbucks is making their customers not healthy and stuff like that. We should be closing everything down because coffee's not essential. Because you know, like in Chick-fil-A, they have on a plaque, the food is essential, so you better make it good.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, so chicken, like Chick-fil-A is essential, right? But
I mean, chicken is, I wouldn't say it's essential.
chicken's good. I know you don't like it like huge, but like the protein is like, I think it's like 22 grams, right? Isn't it 22 grams per chicken breast?
I don't know. I'm not such a big Chick-fil-A
Winston would
fan.
know, honestly.
Yeah. Well, we'll get him on the podcast soon.
He always yells at me. I'm always like, man, how many, like, I need this much protein in my diet to, like, trying to bulk up.
Right.
And he's like, this is how much chicken's in a chicken breast. This is how much is in a chicken. Jason, it's not it's so easy. Just eat eat 2 chicken breasts and do it right. And I'm just like, yep. And he's like, Jason, how do you not know how to cook? And then he was like, literally the other day was like just giving me a lesson on like how to barbecue and then like telling me everything. But then he's like 25 minutes later, he looks and he's like, shoot, I think I just burnt the chicken. So,
wow. So basically what you're saying is maybe the next time I come over to your house, once this is all over, you might actually cook some chicken for me instead of the other way around.
Yeah. So I was talking to my parents today and I was like, what do you want from the grocery? Like Fortino's is going to drop it off. And I was like, chicken breast, because I want to learn how to cook. So
Nice,
Jason is
nice.
trying to learn how to cook dinner. I cook 3 eggs every morning, 2 pieces of toast, some honey, like natural honey peanut butter.
Right.
With a little bit of bananas and a little bit of ketchup and milk, 2%, because that's what my parents like. But like that's my staple.
Right.
And I think that's like last 6 days I've been home.
Okay.
I've just been
So
cranking.
that's basically the skill that you want to learn. Like a lot of people are like, okay, well, what am I gonna do with my 2 weeks? And so you're like, I'm gonna pick up cooking.
Yeah. Well, cooking. I was doing guitar a little bit, and then that dropped off. Maybe like pick back up Spanish. I've been talking to some people and just like making new friends and stuff like that. So
That's awesome.
if that's what you want to call it, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just don't be going off to Spain for me, okay?
No, I know Spain's like, dude, it's crazy right now.
Well, literally, we also have this other thing in our kind of travel section is Air Canada to fly Canadians home from Morocco on Saturday.
Air Canada's still my favorite. Like, good on you, Air Canada. Like, I'm impressed. Like, you guys are so good.
Exactly.
Best airline. Would you not agree? They're number 1 in North America.
Are they?
They were.
I could
before
see that.
this whole thing broke out,
That's
they were
true.
number 1.
The airline said it would employ a wide-body aircraft with 450 seats for the flight from North Africa city of Casablanca to Montreal. So, yeah, flights are coming, bringing people home.
Yeah, I think they banned all non-essential travel yesterday.
Yesterday, as in, we're recording on Saturday, March
20th.
Yeah, March 20th.
Got it.
So
locked and loaded.
Exactly. So 2 days. Well, this is going to release on Tuesday. So, yeah, this is a little bit of older news, and that's the thing. Like, just
Older news, yeah, one day. But I mean, like, but we've been staying healthy and safe.
Yeah.
You know me. I've been taking vitamin C.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Well, 3 feet.
But the cool thing is I've been taking 2 vitamin C pills a day, 2 echinacea pills a day, and then 1 at night, and then 2 vitamin C pills at night. So I know that you're like, Jason, why do you keep telling me your routines? Just trying to keep you healthy, boys and girls.
Exactly.
Eat the protein, eat the carbs, eat the vitamins. Legit keeps you healthy. I'm not
Eat
one
the
to jinx
vitamins.
mine.
You're not one of those guys who swallows the vitamin. You still need those little kid vitamins.
No,
you still
I
need those
did.
chewy flavored vitamins.
Bro, we ran out, and then I went to the store, and they literally had 1 per customer for vitamin C pills, and I laughed so hard. I was like, never gonna see this again.
Yeah, never.
Like, okay, I saw gas for, my buddy said, I haven't seen it yet, $69 dollars or cents. Yeah, shoot.
Yeah.
And then my
Have you paid for gas recently?
and then my brother said he saw it for 68. But I've never seen it that low.
Yeah,
and then imagine.
Well,
like,
no, I remember way back when I was like 2 or 3. That was like the price of gas. But like,
is it because you're like Asian that you remember that? Like, I can't remember that when I was 2.
Numbers, man. That's all I live on. Numbers. Crunch those numbers.
Dude, he kills it. Honestly, he's so smart.
Thank you, man. That's my
little
respect.
Right? Little respect.
You're coming in clutch, basically like this clutch card pocket. This is also in our travel section. So Jason sent me this link. It's a clutch charger, which is basically 0.15 of an inch or 4 millimeters, and it's basically the size of a credit card. And it's basically a wireless charger, 2,300 milliamp hours.
Do you want to know why I don't own one?
Because it's for iPhones.
Yep. So Unbox Therapy talked about this. I was like, this looks awesome. I'd love one because I'd shove one in my wallet all day long. So next to my credit card, I would put one in. So I'd have this one. Then I put the Visa behind in the one and have the American Express out. And then I'd have the clutch card. So they'd both be metal. Mm-hmm. And then on that side, and then I'd have my license, both of them on that side. And then you could juice up anytime you want.
Right.
So it's like, imagine you're just like, oh, you're that guy that just has it in his wallet. Like,
it would come in clutch, basically.
It would. Clubs, wakeboarding, on a plane. Mm-hmm. Like, imagine, okay, the number one thing I hate is like, okay, so you're sitting in the airplane, just side note for a second.
Yep.
And you're reclining back, and you're like, oh, my phone's about to die, I want to juice it up. And then all of a sudden, you're like, now I got to go into the overhead compartment or reach down below to grab my my backpack or my suitcase to grab the charger, right? But imagine you just like go into the pocket in the airplane seat, and then you just whip out
the charger,
yep. And then it's like right there, and it's only it won't take that long to charge 2,500 milliamps.
No, but here's one thing. So I just want to add to just before we kind of move on, but currently it's on sale for $40. Which is awesome. But I noticed on the website while you were talking, there's a contact us with brackets Android, and they say this summer we're revealing our newest innovation. So it's going to be a newer, stronger clutch is coming.
Guess who's already signed up?
Exactly. So maybe not right now. It's only for iPhones, but
this summer is going to be so amazing. I just want to let you know, everybody's chilling at home watching Netflix, and then this summer we're going to be vibing out, sun tanning. We're going to be eating donuts and chilling.
Exactly.
Hanging out, giving hugs. Bro hugs. You know what I mean?
Chicken
hugs. Fingers.
Oh my goodness.
I love chicken fingers.
But at the same time, I was just thinking about it because we have brought this up on the podcast, so people are kind of in the know, but the iPhones are going to have to switch to USB-C soon, right? So
for
literally
EU.
Well,
for the EU.
But that's literally going to force iPhones.
Well, no, I don't think they will. I think they'll.
No.
Dude,
you know how much money it's going to cost to make 2 different versions of the iPhone? One with USB-C and one with Lightning?
They're stubborn.
No. They're going to USB-C.
They're already losing money now, so we'll see.
Yeah. But anyways, at the same time...
I'm buying an iPhone if they go to Type-C. Dude, we should do it, both of us.
I honestly have been contemplating going to iPhones.
Bro, we'll be blue bubbles. And we'll be able to be in group chats.
Right.
And we'll have invisible ink and big thingy that goes up. And then we'll be restricted too.
Yeah. So
all the time. Dude, that's actually okay. Everybody that's listening out there, we might be going to iPhone. I know everybody's been telling me that I shouldn't go because every single
That'll be the end of season 1. It'll be end of season 1, we're going to iPhone.
Okay,
we'll be back.
The problem is I'm always at 95% of the way there. And then I just look at the specs and I'm like, why am I trying to take 2018 specs into 2020? And it just hurts my soul. And then I'm like, okay, I won't go with iPhone. But I'm this close every time. I'm always just before there. But it's just when I was in iPhone, I was loving it. I was literally vibing all the time.
Honestly, I just want a phone that works. I sometimes just get so fed up with my phone.
Your phone's trash. But I mean, imagine. I just wouldn't want to drop down from a 5,000 milliamp or 4,000 milliamp battery to some piece of garbage.
Yeah. The battery is pretty important. So.
Yeah. And it does have a good processor though. Props to iPhone for that.
Well, yeah, they just came out with
their chip.
Well, no, they're releasing their A14, which is pretty snazzy.
No way.
Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting.
I would love to get my hands on one of those.
Right?
Try it out. The thing they need to do, and every YouTuber is talking about this too for tech. We need to get rid of the notch.
Mm-hmm.
The notch is what's killing you. Like, put the fingerprint scanner underneath the display, and let's get rocking and rolling, because it's the notch is garbage. Like, I don't have a notch. Like, I like the cut hole.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have the cut hole.
So. You can't really see this at all.
No, you can't.
I showed you.
Show them on the YouTube video for this audio medium podcast.
Yeah, if you look at the Note 10 Plus, there's literally a camera cutout. Oh, yeah. If they could get the camera underneath the display, that would be ideal.
That would, honestly, the first company that does that gonna sell out like hotcakes.
Oh, 100%. They're gonna sell it like Purell.
Bringing them.
I love how Purell's just like no marketing at all, and they're just chilling at home, and they're just like, well, please ramp up the factories.
True.
And what else? Like that and toilet paper.
Exactly. Well, sanitization is a big thing right now, and we've been talking about smartphones as well. So there's this thing called the Phone Soap 3, which is a smartphone UV sanitizer. So if you've ever been to like a tanning salon, you know, like those big UV beds that you lie in, this is basically the same thing, but for your smartphone. So it's like it's a little bit bigger than your smartphone. And what it is it's got 2 UV lights, and you put your phone in there and you plug it into charge. And then while it's charging, it uses UV sanitization, and it kills their 99.99% of germs, and it charges your phone during the night.
So they have one that is like to go, it's called, and it's for traveling.
Right.
But the problem is, at the end of the day that I see this is like, how do I know it actually works?
Well, no.
Am I assuming that that they're telling me the truth? Second of all, I could just Lysol the back of it. But the problem is for the screen, because if you put chemicals on the front of the screen, you can wreck the screen.
Right. Well, there have been people who've kind of shown that it doesn't affect it too much, but like still, I don't like putting too much chemicals on the phone. But I do want my germs off my phone, because that's the thing you touch the most, right? So.
I know. Like, this sounds so bad, but I frankly could care less. But I want it. I'm in like that realm, you know what I mean, where it's like your mind is saying like I need to get it, but then you're also like I don't want it. You get what I'm saying? Basically,
you're saying like I want it, but I also don't want to do all the extra work to
exactly like.
Well, actually, I'm just right
now.
Here.
Right now, I'm like rubbing down gas pumps, and I'm like, this is the end of me. Like, bro, I'm so tired of it. Like, no, this is not who Jason rolls. I'm a guy that like he puts a gas pump on, and then I'm like eating my spinach feta wrap from Starbucks. Spinach.
Okay.
Sorry.
It was spinach. Okay, because I was like spinach. Is that some sort of combination?
No, did I say spinach and then say spinach again?
Oh, you said it a lot of times,
okay.
My dude.
Spinach feta wrap, and then I'm like, while I'm eating it, I'm like, should I wash my hands? And then I'm like, well, that's life. And then like usually,
right.
Like if I'm in the car, right, like I'm gassing up and then I go to Starbucks. But it's like now I'm like all the day long, like just rub my hands, like
using with that Purell.
Yeah.
Listen, we need to get some sponsorship money from Purell.
That is so
plugging
true. Plugging it right here, boys and girls. Purell. Lysol.
Not Purell.
Lysol.
That's Lysol wipes.
Lysol's
you okay
cheese.
there?
Lysol's cheese now. They're like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It even says brand too. Okay, we don't want to get sued. Okay, we're saying good things about your products.
Yeah.
Free marketing. All right. Let's also talk about ventilation manufacturers, and there's talk of like Elon Musk's company Tesla and GM and Ford and
guys. So many companies are retrofitting now to be able to help out with this pandemic.
Right. So
it's like all the companies, like and
well, hold on. Before I never actually said what they're actually doing.
So, shoot.
Basically, what they're doing is so like in your car, right? You have your AC unit, and you have those like you got to get the air clean somehow, right?
Oh, cool.
Well, that basically what they're saying is the car companies are like, well, we already make some air filters, and there's a shortage of air filters right now because all the hospitals, they're like, hey, we need these, we need more rooms, like we need more ventilation because they're just making so many extra room for patients and stuff like that. So basically the car manufacturers are like, hey, we can kind of get on it. And the thing is I heard this earlier this week, but now there's kind of talk back as in it might not be good because like there's a difference between the two different types of filtration. Like there's just particles, like air particles, but then there's also like, but is it medical quality? So it's very intriguing. I'm intrigued to see how this story like works out through the coming weeks. But needless to say, there are talks of like vehicle manufacturers helping make.
Well, all the Netflix shows are donating ventilators and like all the like, you know, like what's that one show that everybody watch? Grey's Anatomy. So Grey's Anatomy, this like this like I don't know, some like.
Okay, I don't.
Fireman.
If you don't know how to explain what Grey's Anatomy is, like
no.
I'm
talking about another one, and then like Blue, like all these like either cops,
Chicago Med,
yeah, like
stuff like that.
All that they're sending all their products to the hospitals now for all their props.
Oh,
like
their prop.
Yeah, like all the props, they're like real equipment, but they're sending it to people because they're like, yo, we need to get it out to people. So they're actually like taking one for the team. Good on you. Love it. If my company that I worked for had it, I'd be like, yo, boys, let's go. But I don't really think you can send a press and do anything about it. So
right,
we can't really help out in that spectrum. And then also like with our stuff, we can't really give them away because people are dealing with like hazardous materials. So
exactly,
we're kind of in like a little shoot episode kind of bait right now.
Exactly.
We're like, well, but we're just making coffee.
I love how we also said like we weren't going to go too coronavirus heavy on this podcast, and we've just kind of it's just flown into that. Just because
I don't think so. I think people understand. We didn't talk about that much.
We're trying to stay relaxed.
I do want to talk about this water bottle.
Okay, I'll go for it.
There's a YouTube channel called What's Inside. They cut stuff open.
Yeah, definitely go watch. Recommend.
So good.
You got free time. Just do it.
True. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's valid. I got them to sign it, and I thought the water bottle sucked, but it actually is, like, really, really good. So.
But don't you suck on the water bottle?
Yeah. It's pretty good. I love it. It keeps it cold. Also, Grant recommended a movie. I still think you should watch Anchorman 1 and Morning Glory, both news movies. One's one more, like, romance / comedy, and one's more like hardcore comedy.
Right.
Both excellent films. And then if you have some extra time on your hands, watch the movie Clueless. It has the guy from Ant-Man in it. I forget what his name is.
Oh, is it Matt? I think his name starts with Matt.
No.
Okay, well,
we don't know. So Ant-Man guy and this cute blonde girl, 1995 movie. Go see it. Anchorman, Will Ferrell, and Richard McAdams is Morning Glory. So there's a little bit of insight that you can type in your computer to figure out what the movies are. But 3 great films. For the next 3 episodes, we will give you movie recommendations.
Okay, wow. All right, we're going to do that. And we'll leave you with this last news article. Canada Wonderland is offering like virtual roller coaster rides. They've already posted the videos like up on YouTube, but they're just basically bringing it back. So if you also want to watch stuff like, on YouTube, do like the virtual roller coasters, like scream and stuff like that. Do that. That's another interesting thing in tech.
That's pretty sick.
So
love it.
Keep this episode nice, short, sweet. We hope you guys stay safe, stay indoors.
Don't travel. Only go to Starbucks if you have to, and Go for a run, honestly. That's what I'm doing after this. I'm going to go for a 10K run and shake off my mind. And
yeah, I got to go edit this. So
edit, run, and then
maybe I'll work on my mountain bike. So anyways.
Oh, you mountain bike?
Yes, I do.
I like cycling. Yeah, we should bring Jordan on. A guy named Jordan Fletcher, sponsored cyclist.
Okay.
Maybe we could see if we can convince him to bring us a free coffee and talk about bikes. I don't know if you guys want to hear about that.
The tech. Well, there's a lot of tech in bikes, but you know what? We're getting off track.
Yep.
We're right near the end where we're going to come to the station.
Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, stay safe, guys. This has been Two Bros in a Coffee Shop. My name's Grant.
And Jason.
Peace out.
See ya.
We did it.
Hopefully, make it to episode 11.